G'day my friends, this is Admiral Revan here, hope you're all doing well, and today we are actually doing a devlog update for 11.5, but this is in relation to lead up towards 11.6, but we're going to be talking about the basics of this two-part video, so I'm going to break it up into two different categories. So we're going to start off talking about the July stuff that has come out already. So I have to say, July already? Yeah, you're right. I have to say, folks, I mean, like, this year has gone pretty quick. Despite of everything that's going on around the world, we're still here, and that's the main thing. Be sure to look out for each other, though, and it's very important. And I have to say that it is very scary with everything going on around the world. It's very tough. It's very rough out there, and I'm not gonna lie. And I have heard a lot of stories about people going through a lot of heartaches, turmoil, lost a lot of people, family and friends, and a few other things that have happened over the last few years, and now we're having the conflict over in Europe. So folks, I mean, the best thing I can say to you is try and stay safe. Our thoughts and prayers go to everyone out there, and please, I hope for peace in a way. But this video is focused on the July events, and I can't believe we're in July already. So July has hit us, and I have to say it's been pretty full on. Independence Day celebrations have been pretty good, so those who are participating in it, make sure you enjoy it. Camouflage results is the next topic we'll be covering, as well as the new Japanese warship, the Iwami. So we're going to start off talking about this and give you a bit of insight. So before we start off, those who are in Australia, New Zealand, and the Southern Hemisphere around the world, I hope you're staying warm in this time of winter season. And I have to admit, it's been pretty cold the last few months. So definitely do your best to stay warm. Those in the Northern Hemisphere though, I have to say I've been seeing and hearing a lot of stories about scorching high temperatures and a lot of heat waves going on. I hope things cool down for you as well too. But in the meantime, try and stay cool, stay hydrated on both sides of the world, no matter where you live, and make sure that we'll get through this together. Alright, so we'll start kicking off and we're going into the dev blog. So here we are and talking about in the 4th of July event and Independence Day. So happy 4th of July to our American friends and the US, and I have to say that this event has been pretty good overall. I have to say that on the hindsight with everything going on, I was a little disappointed with the 4th of July events for this year in 2022 because it wasn't really as fun or enjoyable that in comparison to the previous years. But I will say this again, that the camos for the San Diego, the Atlanta 2.0, I should say, the Atlanta Tier 8 equivalent is actually pretty nice, and the San Diego is a very nice Atlanta class warship at Tier 8. I have to say that with the torpedoes, the rapid firing guns, as well as the A8 impressive defense, it has a lot of things to show for its name, but it's a Tier 8, good caliber and everything too, so San Diego is a pretty nice ship overall. There was a bit of a disappointment though in this San Diego event because I was kind of expecting more out of it really, because like I was hoping that there'll be some good rewards and that sort of thing. Even though you get the nice camo, nice emblems and rewards and community tokens, I would have expected more. But definitely the San Diego is a very nice ship to play and have fun with. Definitely go check it out for sure. If you're interested about the specifications of the ship and everything, go check it out on the World of Warships wiki page, and you have a lot of information that you can check up on. It's actually pretty cool. It's actually very nice just to see how it goes, and then it has SAP shells. Actually, that's the biggest unique thing about this ship at Tier 8. SAP shells is a pretty interesting ship to deal with. The San Diego itself, this is what it looks like with the new camo design. The World of Warships art department has done a fantastic job. No knocking it there. I mean, the World of Warships art department by far has done a spectacular job to this day about everything they've been doing on this franchise. And you know, this is what makes the game great, and that's the biggest thing about it. I have to give them a lot of credit for it, my friends, because if it weren't for the World of Warships art department, I don't know. A lot of people would have probably walked away from the game. And in my own personal opinion, I had been hearing that a lot in the Southeast Asia community. But in regarding to other people around the world, not so much, but they're a bit more concerned and conservative about the franchise. And I understand their viewpoints, and we all respect everyone's viewpoints. At the end of the day, though, it's all about you having fun in the game, and that's most important right there. But the camouflage results, we were talking about this camouflage event most recently. There was a camouflage event in regarding to the new camo design for the King George V. This is the winner for it. It's called Jav Knight. Jav Knight is a North American member of the community, has done this fantastic, you know, artwork for the King George V. It's basically purely navy, well, sky blue, naval blue, depending how you put it. Very nice, you know, skin color. It's pretty basic and straightforward. In comparison to the other contestants, there have been, you know, some very interesting designs and, you know, skin, you know, motives here. So I have to say it wasn't too bad. But I think this time around that people want to keep things simple and straightforward, and I don't blame them. I really don't, and that's actually pretty cool overall. But the biggest thing that has come out most recently is in a nutshell of details. In a nutshell, if you haven't checked it out, in the blog video for this 11.5, it has been pretty good. It was worthwhile watching. I have to say that definitely you should go check it out, spend your own time watching it, and actually it's actually pretty informative for you. Just to highlight the bring back in of the convoy event, as well as the new Faroe Islands map, has been pretty good. It was a good success. In regarding to learning how to play your battleships better, I have to admit that video was actually pretty informative. And if you're interested about that, go check it out. That article is actually pretty good. Definitely, for sure. And last but not least, real quick touch bases about the Iwami. Now, the Japanese battleship Iwami has been a pretty nice warship to check out on. And I have to say that Iwami is actually a very nice tier 9 warship. It has good guns, it has good secondaries, it has good AA defense. In fact, did you know that this ship has 20-kilometer torpedoes? I did not until I actually looked at it very closely when it was coming to the release date. And I have to say that the Iwami is a fantastic ship all around, and it reminds me of two ships in particular. It's the Grasp-Bay as well as the Odin. Both ships have something to say for its name, and they definitely have something to prove. If you like brawling, maybe not meant for this ship, but it is definitely a good kiting warship. But at the same time though, that this ship can take a hit, but it can't handle against super battleships very well though. One thing I have to say about the super battleships and all super ships in the clan battles in the current season right now is ridiculous, because the pure reason is that it's not made for players out there with super ships, and I know they're trying to evolve it. I disagree, and that's the biggest thing. The Iwami, though, in this case, the Iwami is very good, you know, with a 20-kilometer long range torps. But here's a catch, just letting you know, you're only allowed to fire at least one salvo of those torps on either side at a time, and until it recharges. That is the downside, and that is something that you have to be very careful and vigilant on, and when it comes to launching your torpedoes. But don't worry about your main guns though. The main guns do a superior job though, and it's actually pretty cool. And the Iwami is now available in the premium shop for you to get. and I'm sure that it'll become available for you to get later on in game as well during the armory. And yeah, definitely the ship has some good defenses all round, and it has a very nice build. Definitely has. So definitely go check it out, the features of it. And if you want to know more about the Iwami, well, you got a perfect opportunity to do so. So definitely go check her out. But anyways, in regarding to more news articles for 11.5, definitely go check it out on the forums as well as the World of Warships website for more information. Until then, my friends, we'll catch up with part 2 of this video where we're going to start talking about 11.6. Yes, my friends, 11.6 is coming out very soon actually. So we'll start talking about the lead up to it. Until then, stay safe, take care, have a good one, my friends.